Hey everyone, we are back. This is Danielle.
And Lisa.
And today we are going to talk about how to slide up into our DMs.
Mm-hmm. Or how not to.
Yes.
Mostly. How not to.
How not to. Mm-hmm. We have had some very friendly people sliding on up into our DMs lately.
Yeah.
So, when is this appropriate?
Mm-hmm.
And when is it not?
I don't know.
And how do we get these fine folks?
I don't know.
Finding us. So what I can say is I have never had this problem before.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I think I send Lisa these fine messages about once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And some of them are
brave.
They want to send me money because they love me.
They want to be her sugar daddy.
They think I'm beautiful.
You are.
It's
true.
That my eyes
light up a room.
Light up a room.
We're slowly inching towards a Dateline episode.
Some of them, okay, you guys. Some click on every picture on my personal Instagram pages that is individually me. Not the ones like with my kids or like my husband, but the ones that are individually me. And yeah, we have talked about this. Like, do I need to do something about this? Am I getting creeped?
Well, I don't know. See, this is not happening to me. Now,
am I getting creepy bumbled?
I think. See, and I don't know.
I see these on the news all the time.
Yeah, I see on our
Do I need to be
page,
careful?
Probably. I mean, on our page, we've got our picture in some of them, right? On our life agency page here. And I think what's happening is, we were seeing it, and then they're finding you.
Which is wonderful. We love you guys.
Absolutely. But see, I'm always paranoid about this kind of stuff. So my personal page, you can't find me if you wanted to. One, it's not my name on it, my real name. It's a phrase, but not me. And my picture isn't anywhere on it. My picture is actually only on our life agency page. So what's probably happening is hearing you, seeing your picture, then we'll see more of you. And because you follow the page, they can easily find you by your name because your name's on your thing.
Yeah.
So either you want to make it private if you want to avoid this, or you change your picture so they don't know, or make it so where it's not completely clear that it's you.
Yeah.
If it gets to that point where it's like, okay, now you're getting creeped out.
No,
but clearly somebody is like, yeah.
So I'm okay, like,
being public.
Totally. I think it's totally fine. I love that everyone can love us. I think that's fine. Now, what I am trying to understand in this public world is, when is it appropriate to, and now I listen to the radio, obviously, like I listen to podcasts. I love podcasts. Like, let's use a radio station, for instance, and they're always like, blah, 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 slid into my DMs.
Yeah.
Right? I hear people talk about it all the time. And I'm like, baha, what's this? Oh, well, I know what this is.
Yeah.
But I usually see this as something where, like, people will DM you to try and sell things or like market something.
Yes.
I don't necessarily see it where they're like loving up on all of my shit on my personal stuff. And then all of a sudden I'm getting these like personal, like, love messages.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, what in the world? And so at first I was like, oh, whatever, this is funny. Then I'm like, oh, again today. And then I'm like, oh, another one. And so they keep coming and coming and coming. And I think it's the funniest thing ever because it's never happened before. And all of a sudden, I'm like, shit, I am like either the coolest, most beautiful person they've ever seen in the world, or, and these are normal people. They're not, it's not like.
Yeah, they're not fake pages. You could tell.
No, they're it's real people. Yeah. At first I was like, no, this can't be. But they're like real, it's a real.
Yes.
That's what I thought too.
I agree. I think they are too. The ones you're sending me absolutely don't look like it.
No,
obvious,
it's not like a single pictured
with no photos in their bio, with no photos at all on their page. It's just a scammy looking thing. They're actually real people.
I know. So, but when is it appropriate? Like, how do you determine when this is the appropriate action to take, that you like slide up into people's shit and you're like, hey,
just taking chances? I feel like a lot of people use social media platforms
to connect
and to meet people and date, whether it be shady or not. Obviously you're married, obviously, but is that like I think they just testing the waters, see what they get. I don't know. Is
that like an what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you didn't ask for it, an unsolicited, like, dating request. Like, is it kind like a way that you use that when you're not on like a dating app?
It seems like that's what they're doing. Testing it out. Hey, just so you know.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty.
Okay, well, everyone, I'm going to post my, what's that fan page?
I don't know what it's called.
OnlyFans.
Kind of. Only for
feet.
Yeah. I think it's different, but I think it's basically the same thing.
I'm going to create an OnlyFans.
Only feet.
Feet. I'm going to create an OnlyFans page for my feet because I've determined that I have really cute feet.
She does.
They're great. They look good and they're always well kept. So, I mean, slide up into that DM. I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
You just attach, however you want that to be used.
Yeah. One guy offered me $5,000 because he thought I was cute.
Yeah.
So I didn't take anyone up on this offer. So just hear me out. But you can pay me for my feet if you want to look at
You're not going to know it's her, though. She's not going to tell you what it is.
You want to look at pictures?
Yeah.
No, I am definitely not going to take money because I'm like someone's cuteness. That's so weird.
It is so weird.
Can you, right?
I don't.
I send all of these messages to Lisa and I'm like, oh, here's another one.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing to me.
It is.
I've never been brave enough to reach out to someone on social media and be like, hey, baby.
Yes. It's a new world for sure. And that stuff creeps me out. I've just had too many creepy stalker people in
That's
my
like
life.
That text message that the girl that we messed with on Brian's phone.
Yeah.
Remember that night here? The text back and forth, and she was like, you should come meet me at blah blah blah, and we were like, ooh, you should send that picture. It was like the weird text number that kept texting his phone. You don't remember that?
I don't know.
And you were like, ask her for this, and we like kept texting back and forth about all these things to see if it was like, we knew that it was fake, and then she kept like,
oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember now. All of us were into it. That's right. Yes.
But it was through text.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. See, it's like the weirdest stuff to me.
Yeah, I just get creeped out too easily. And so that's why all it took was a couple of those things.
Well, I told you about the text this afternoon. So now, like with this kind of stuff, I'm like, did someone get my phone? Did someone get my phone number?
Yeah. Your personal phone number. Right.
Yeah.
No, I understand. It all creeps me out. That's why it was a lot for me to put my picture on Instagram.
I know.
Our Instagram. Because mine I've had since, 10 years or so? 2011? Longer than 10 years. And in the beginning, I put all kinds of stuff, my Facebook pictures or whatever. And all it took was a couple of those things to creep me out. And then that's it. And I have never done it since until we did this. But, you're just careful. You just got to be more careful about what's on there, your privacy settings and your location and stuff, just to be safe. But yeah, I creep up pretty easily.
I know. I don't have any location settings on. Like, I know I've got a couple friends that use Snapchat.
Yeah.
And their Snapchat setting, I can like see where they are throughout the entire state.
Right.
And I'm always like, you're a weirdo. Like,
it scares the crap
I
out
know
of
where
me.
you are all the time on your Snapchat. Like, I could literally come and attack you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That is not okay. But
no.
you know what I have heard too, though, like kind of on the flip side, is that like the police and stuff can use that as like a way to find you.
Sure.
Great. Do you turn your location on? Like, what if I get taken?
Well, here's the thing. You are obviously, like, with you and your family and your friends, if you choose people you want to know where you are, you could share that. But you don't have to on social media, especially on a public page. You don't want strangers to know where you are at all times.
No.
So as long as someone knows where you are and can find you easily, I think that's all that matters.
I guess that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
I can air tag you if you want.
I would share my location with you happily all the time.
Yeah, and I would do the same. I think I have.
Yeah, I would just I don't want to know that it's like, to me, I feel like private messages are for, like, I always use private messages to, like, they're almost like a text message, right? It's like, these people are in my friends group, and so I'm going to message them something specific. Now, my messages on that platform, I'm like, I gotta scroll through you fools that thought you could message me to find my friends.
Yeah.
Because you keep bogging up my inbox.
Yeah.
Right? Like, in a given day, I could have these like sexy messages from these people that want to reach out to me.
Yes. Yeah.
And in reality, I'm like, you can see I've got snotty kids on my on my page.
Yeah.
Snotty dogs. I could post some really racy pictures of me with like underwear on my head, the foils on my head, getting my hair done, like some pretty stupid shit that would turn you off really fast. And maybe that's what I need to start doing.
I think it would still happen.
The real Danielle with the underwear on my head.
Yeah, I think
Mindy, that's for you.
These days are marketable. There is a group of interest for everything.
I know, but it's like, how do you turn that off though? Like, right? Like, oh, this bitch is so stupid. Hey, baby.
Yeah, I like the way you are.
You're so down to earth. I can't believe you had those cactus underwear on your head in that photo. Yeah. Like, it's like, how do you turn this shit off?
I don't think you can.
I don't know. I just like, when's it appropriate? Like, when is this appropriate? Never is the answer.
I feel like it's working at some point. And maybe it's every 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 200 that person is doing that too. He's getting results.
That respond?
Yeah.
Do you think they respond and turn into something, or just respond almost like these catfish relationships from MTV? It's like they correspond for like months and months and months and months and months.
I think it's basically a free dating.
Oh.
Because like all the others, I don't know. We talked about this in another episode, but we don't do it. So I'm assuming most of them you have to pay for. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So people use social media to like find other people. Right? I had a friend, have a friend that dated somebody. This is a while back. I'm trying to remember the details, but her boyfriend, her boyfriend ended up cheating on her with someone she knew indirectly, and he found them by going through her followers and just looking at their pictures and then just reaching out to them randomly. And then he forgot.
Like on like a Facebook or Instagram?
Yes. Instagram, I think it was. And just started chatting back and forth.
So did he friend them from his Instagram then?
Yeah, but because you can go in to whoever you're friends with and see their friends or followers. And you can go look through them too. And if they're not private, you can reach out to them.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's like creeper status.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so she found out that he did that.
Yes, because somehow he wasn't paying close enough attention about
The friendship?
yes,
Or the, like...
how close, yeah, that it wasn't just an acquaintance, or maybe thought he was going through one, and then seeing if she knew that person very well. But, yeah, it got figured out really quickly. And I'm sure this is not a new story, and this goes on all the time. I've heard other stories about people. Yeah, I went to my boyfriend or my husband's Instagram and found that he had other accounts or private ones I didn't know about, and then or went into his messages and saw that he was going back and forth with some random girl.
Well, so I have two Instagram accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I have two is because I was like trolled for a while on one. So I have two, and I do use two for like this kind of stuff. Like I'll shoot our stuff off from both. Only one of my accounts gets these weird DMs too.
Is it yeah, okay. I wonder if
it's not my one that has tons, and like it's not my one that is my primary personal account. It's my other one.
It's a backup.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's so strange. And like when we were talking earlier with the boys, I don't follow like pages within pages, or like, you know how you can follow hashtags of like things?
Sure.
I don't do that. Like I don't follow things within things, because I don't want
the mess.
Yeah, I don't want people like,
I get it.
Yeah, so it is a strange thing to me that only one page gets them. Mm-hmm. I follow stuff for like wiener dogs and like shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really strange to me. But I guess moral of the story here is like, I think if you're gonna, reach out through people's like private messages, like don't be tacky. Yeah. Like be tasteful at least.
And don't be creepy.
Don't be creepy. Yeah. Don't be creepy to women at least. Or if you're doing like dude on dude, girl on girl, whatever your preference is
for you.
Just don't be creepy. Mm-hmm. That's really the thing here. Like,
don't start scaring people.
Yeah. I'm not quite scared yet.
Sure.
But there has been a sequence of events, like my phone number today got this really weird text, and so I'm kind of like, how did I get this text? Like, why does someone have my phone number? However, my phone number is all over the place because of businesses I own. Mm-hmm. So, but it was a dude that it was just a weird circumstance. So I'm like,
yeah.
It's just all weird, and nothing lined up that came to my phone today that should have lined up with the story that was told. So it's just very weird. So yeah, don't say things online through these DMs that could creep people out, especially people like me that are like full of anxiety. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I share my life story on here.
Yeah, exactly. I know your feeling.
Look, I basically don't want to get kidnapped and killed. So that's all I'm saying.
Basically, yeah.
Don't slide up in people's DMs and like act like you're going to give them $5,000 and then kill them.
Right.
That's all.
Yes.
Give them good sexy time and then kill them. That's what I'm saying.
We have boundaries.
We have definite boundaries to a lot of things. So don't try and kill us. Don't try and give us money, have sex with us, and then kill us.
Right.
There's some definite walls up here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I will make sure her face doesn't show up on her feet page, because you're gonna get more.
I have to get that. I have to research that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, I have.
You just can't link it to your name or your face.
No, I never would. Oh my gosh, I'd be too nervous.
Oh.
They're like, why are you on an OnlyFans page? Yes. The best part would be if my kid found it.
No.
I'd be like, why are you looking at OnlyFans?
Right? Like, what's worse? Yeah.
We're both going to keep this a secret from Dad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, man. All right, folks. That is all we have for you right now.
Yeah.
Again, safety first when you're sliding into DMs.
Yeah, seriously. Do you have any tips for Danielle to help avoid some of this?
Yeah, safely hit us up on our Instagram page at Life Agency.
Started with I come in peace. I come in peace.
Hit us up on our DMs at Safety First.
Yes.
No, really, you can get to us at lifeagency.wtf on our Instagram page. But we will talk soon.
Bye.